Have you ever felt lost amidst your aspirations, longing to achieve success and prosperity but unsure of how to get there? We all share this deep desire for fulfillment, to accomplish something great in our lives, yet we often encounter barriers that seem insurmountable. This is where the wisdom of great thinkers like Napoleon Hill and James Clear becomes invaluable. In the last century, Hill established the principles that challenged generations to believe that success is built on consistent habits and self-discipline. His work, The Millionaire Habits, reveals the secrets that can change destinies. Now, in the 21st century, James Clear brings this knowledge to the present with Atomic Habits, an approach that showcases the power in small daily actions. In this video titled, Atomic Hill, The Powerful Habits of Hill's Philosophy revealed in this video, we will connect these two transformative works. We will understand how adopting simple habits can be the boost you need to navigate confidently toward your dream of success. Get ready to discover how what seems small can yield extraordinary results and how you can transform your life by applying these timeless principles.
Hello, everyone. Let's get to know the story of a boy named Leo, who dreamed of becoming a great artist. But Leo didn't know where to start. Have you ever felt that way? Let's discover how he learned to achieve his dreams. Leo always viewed his paintings as a grand prize he wanted to attain. However, he realized that to reach that prize, he needed to understand what success meant to him. This is where the first law of Atomic Habits comes into play: make it clear. One day, Leo decided that he needed clarity. He asked himself, what exactly do I want to do? And so, he began to draw his treasure map. That clarity made all the difference. Across the passage of time, we encounter Napoleon Hill, who had similar advice. He always spoke about having a clear goal. Hill believed that knowing what you want, just like Leo did, is the first step toward achieving prosperity. It was as if Hill was saying, I want to be the most famous artist. This guided Leo with every step he took. On a cloudy day, Leo saw a man in the square who seemed just as lost as he was. The man didn't know what to do with his life, but Leo, remembering Hill, realized he could help. With the clarity of his goals, Leo began to think about how he could inspire him. This connection showed Leo that having a clear goal isn't just for oneself, it can also light the way for someone else. Determined, Leo recalled what James Clear said about creating habits: start small. If he wanted to improve his skills, he needed to practice. So, he decided, I will draw for 10 minutes every day. This way, he turned his big dream into small daily actions. This is something Hill also teaches. When we have a clear goal, we can take consistent actions. But one day, Leo felt discouraged. He didn't want to draw anymore. That was when he remembered what James Clear said: motivation is overrated. Sometimes, we don't need motivation to act, we just need to remind ourselves why we started. Hill spoke about this too: the clarity in our goal is what keeps us on track, even when things get tough. To help himself, Leo decided to change his environment. He organized his workspace, placing his art tools within reach and hanging up his inspirations on the wall. This change reflects a truth shared by both Clear and Hill: our environment directly influences our behavior and decisions. When we are surrounded by beauty and inspiration, it's easier to pursue our dreams. Finally, Leo learned about the secret of self-control. He realized that some choices were harder to make but essential for achieving his dreams. As Hill would say, discipline is crucial for realizing our goals. Leo started to replace some habits to create space for what truly mattered. Over time, Leo became an amazing artist. It all began when he decided to have clarity about his goals. He understood that both James Clear and Napoleon Hill were right: having a clear goal and an action plan are fundamental to success. The connection between James Clear's Atomic Habits and Napoleon Hill's The Millionaire Habits. Relationship between Atomic Habits and The Millionaire Habits. 1. Clarity of goals. James Clear emphasizes the importance of making it clear as the first law for creating new habits. He argues that clarity about what we want provides us with a defined path. Napoleon Hill, in turn, discusses the necessity of having a defined goal to achieve prosperity. For Hill, clarity is essential as it is the first step that guides us in our pursuit of success. 2. Transformation through action. The story of Leo, a fictional character, illustrates how clarity in goals drives a person to take action. He sets small goals and begins a journey of personal growth. Hill agrees, stating that action is indispensable for the realization of objectives. The clear definition of goals commits people to act, a central principle in both works. 3. Habit formation. Clear talks about the importance of establishing healthy habits that bring us closer to our objectives. He suggests starting with small actions that, when combined, lead to significant changes. Hill emphasizes that prosperity is built on positive and consistent habits. For him, daily actions shape our future, reflecting Clear's idea of the gradual construction of habits. 4. Motivation and discipline. Clear discusses that motivation is often overrated. It is routines and habits that support us during difficult times. Hill complements this by asserting that discipline is a vital tool for maintaining focus on our goals. Both indicate that the true strength to achieve success comes from habits and discipline, rather than just motivation. 5. Influence of environment. James Clear highlights that the environment we live and work in directly impacts our choices and behaviors. A favorable environment facilitates the development of good habits. Hill also addresses the importance of being surrounded by people and influences that support our objectives. He believes that social and physical environments can significantly determine our ability to achieve prosperity. 6. Self-control and consistency. Clear details that self-control is crucial for resisting temptations and maintaining healthy habits. The ability to make good decisions repeatedly is fundamental. Hill reinforces this idea by stating that self-discipline and self-control are pillars for achieving success. Both authors agree that persistence and consistency are essential for realizing objectives. Conclusion. The works of James Clear and Napoleon Hill intertwine by emphasizing that success and prosperity are attainable through clarity of goals, positive habits, discipline, and a supportive environment. Both approaches offer valuable guidance for anyone looking to transform their dreams into reality, highlighting the importance of a clear path and consistent actions to achieve true success.
Hi, everyone. I want to share with you some ideas on how to transform our habits into something more appealing and effective, while connecting these ideas to the valuable lessons of Napoleon Hill. Have you ever noticed that changing certain aspects of your life can seem like a challenge? Let's discover together how we can make these changes irresistible and even fun. Imagine a child on a sunny day, happily running after a ball, or an adult who has found passion in dancing to their favorite song. What makes these activities so captivating? The answer is simple: the joy involved. Now, think about habits you would like to cultivate, like exercising. What if, instead of forcing yourself into a monotonous workout, you choose something you really love, like dancing or playing soccer? Emotional connection brings motivation. Napoleon Hill reminds us of the importance of having a defined goal. When we know that exercising will lead us to a healthier and happier life, it transforms the goal into something appealing. A change in perspective can open doors to a more vibrant and fulfilling way of living. Now, consider the impact of the people around us. Think of a group of friends gathering to play sports, laughing and challenging each other. They not only improve their performance but also make the activity an enjoyable experience. Hill emphasizes that the environment and social influences are crucial for our success. If your friends have healthy habits, you are more likely to adopt those positive habits too. After all, the contagious energy of a good group can make you feel motivated and ready for any challenge. Ride the collective energy and see how it can propel you forward. Now, let's reflect on the habits that weigh us down. We all carry some habits we would like to see disappear. The first step is to understand what is behind them. Imagine you enjoy eating junk food. Often, the choice may be based on seeking momentary pleasure or escape from boredom. James Clear suggests we investigate the rewards we truly seek. When we manage to identify the causes and triggers of our habits, we have the opportunity to replace them with healthier and more enjoyable alternatives. Hill also emphasizes the importance of precise thinking. By analyzing your habits clearly, you can make decisions that will transform your life for the better. So, how do we turn this theory into practice? First, make a list of your habits. What is truly appealing and what is keeping you complacent? Then, choose one habit that you want to improve. Think of ways to make it more interesting and consider, for example, if you want to read more. Instead of imposing on yourself to read a bestseller that doesn't excite you, look for books that align with your personal curiosities. Hill teaches us to clarify our objectives and focus on what really matters. This focus creates a brighter path to overcome what disinterests us. Finally, it's vital to remember that rewards play a fundamental role in our motivation. Think about how you feel when achieving a goal, even if it's small, the joy of completing a project or learning something new. These celebrations create a positive cycle that emotionally connects us to the habits we are building. Hill reminds us of the relevance of desire and motivation. By introducing a cycle of rewards, the pursuit of success reshapes into a quest filled with positive and gratifying emotions. In summary, making a habit appealing means choosing activities we truly love, surrounding ourselves with inspiring people, understanding and dismantling bad habits, and celebrating our small achievements. Both James Clear and Napoleon Hill show us that clarity and attractiveness are vital for achieving our goals. How about we start applying all this to your life from now on? The path to success can and should be beautiful and full of accomplishments when we follow what excites us. Let's get to work. Relationship between success and prosperity present in Part 2. Success, as described by Hill, is achieved through defined goals, positive environmental influences, and the development of a goal-oriented mindset. Hill emphasizes that having a clear focus is crucial for achieving success in both personal and professional life. On the other hand, prosperity is understood as a broader state that includes well-being and personal fulfillment. James Clear, in Atomic Habits, argues that building small positive habits leads not only to success in specific goals but also to prosperity in a broader sense. This occurs through the formation of healthy habits, rewards, and the creation of a motivational cycle that promotes happiness. Thus, both works emphasize that success, when aligned with healthy habits and a positive environment, results in prosperity. The practice of appealing habits and cultivating a growth mindset contribute to a satisfying and fulfilling state of life.
Hello. Today we're going to talk about how we can achieve success and prosperity in our lives by using some simple and powerful ideas. These ideas come from two great thinkers, James Clear and Napoleon Hill. Are you ready to discover how habits can change everything? Let's go. The first thing to remember is that sometimes we need to take it slow. Imagine you are walking through a park. Every step counts, right? Just like in life, it's important to keep moving toward our goals, even if the steps are small. James Clear teaches us that growing and having positive habits is more about consistency than speed. And Hill reminds us that self-discipline is fundamental. If you keep moving forward, even if it's slowly, you'll always be closer to what you desire. Now, let's talk about the law of least effort. This means we should do things in a way that is easy and simple. For example, if you want to study more, you can leave your books on the desk where you do your homework. That way, you won't have to search for them. Hill discusses how millionaires often simplify their routines so that success comes naturally. With less stress, it's easier to focus on what really matters. Another really cool tip is the 2-minute rule. This means that if you can do something in 2 minutes or less, do it now. Imagine you want to start reading a book. Instead of waiting, read a page. This is like the magic of doing something quickly that makes a difference. If you take small steps, you'll soon realize you're on the path to better habits. Hill reinforces that self-discipline helps us keep these small promises to ourselves. Let's think about how we can make good habits inevitable and bad ones impossible. If you want to eat more fruits, how about keeping them visible on the table? That way, they'll always be there, ready for you. And what about bad habits? Think about how to make things harder. If you want to watch less TV, you could unplug the cable. This mindset is also present in Hill's work, which talks about being intentional. The environment we live in can determine much of what we do, so why not make it favorable to our goals? Now that we've talked about these ideas, we can see that success and prosperity don't depend on grand moves but on small changes. Self-discipline helps us maintain our focus, as Hill explained, and at the same time, Clear's simplicity teaches us that every small step is valuable. So, don't get discouraged. Learn to walk slowly, but always move forward. With these simple habits, you can build what you want in life. So remember, walk slowly, make things easier, do it now, and configure your environment to favor your good habits. Success and prosperity can be within your reach, and it all starts with a small step. Until next time, and let's all move together towards success. Relationship between success and prosperity present in Part 3. Walk slowly, but never retreat. The importance of making constant progress, even if the steps are small. Consistency is more valuable than speed. The law of least effort, simplifying the process of achieving goals by making positive habits easy to implement in daily life, similar to how millionaires organize their routines. The 2-minute rule, encouraging the completion of tasks that can be done in 2 minutes immediately, helping to combat procrastination and promoting the building of positive habits. Making good habits inevitable and bad ones impossible. Creating an environment that supports healthy habits and makes harmful habits difficult, emphasizing the influence of the environment on success. Self-discipline, a vital component for both success and prosperity, where the ability to maintain focus and determination is highlighted by Hill. In summary, the text emphasizes that success and prosperity are achieved through the conscious building of positive habits, maintaining discipline, and simplifying routines to make them more favorable for achieving desired goals.
Hello, everyone. Let's talk about something very important, how we can make our habits not only useful but also satisfying. We'll connect this with the teachings of two great thinkers, James Clear and Napoleon Hill. Have you ever stopped to think about why it can sometimes be so challenging to maintain a new habit? Let's discover how to transform this experience into something truly rewarding. Imagine you've decided to become more organized to succeed in school. James Clear talks about the essential rule of behavior change, which is simple. To change something in your life, you need to make it attractive and satisfying. Let's think about how we can do this. If you start organizing your materials in a fun way, like coloring your folders or adding stickers, it will make the task much more enjoyable. This way, when you look at your tidy desk, you'll feel immense satisfaction, and that will motivate you to keep going. When we combine action with pleasure, we create an environment where change happens. Hill also discusses the importance of finding joy in small victories. So, every time you complete a task, feel proud and celebrate that achievement. Now, let's understand how to maintain good habits every day. Imagine you've decided to wake up earlier to practice a hobby you love. James Clear suggests that by establishing a morning routine, exercising becomes a natural part of your life. Try doing your stretches by your bed every morning. Starting your day with an activity you enjoy not only helps you maintain it, but also makes it a regular part of your daily life. Napoleon Hill talks about self-discipline and how repetition creates a cosmic force. This means that by keeping a positive habit, we're powerfully shaping our future. Each small step you take to be healthier or happier creates ripples that spread throughout your life. Now, let's talk about the power of having an accountability partner. When you team up with someone who shares the same goals, everything becomes more fun and motivating. Imagine you and your friend commit to meeting every day to play soccer or study together. You encourage each other, and each small success is celebrated together. James Clear teaches us that by having an accountability partner, you're not alone on this journey. Mutual support makes each person feel more motivated. Hill emphasizes that the people around us can influence our success. So, choose to be around those who want to grow and learn, and together, you will become unstoppable. In summary, making a habit satisfying involves creating an environment that makes changes attractive, establishing routines you genuinely love, and seeking the company of inspiring people. James Clear and Napoleon Hill show us that when we combine pleasure and discipline in our actions, we are creating a solid path to success and prosperity. So how about starting to apply all this to your life? Every small step counts, and they can lead us to great achievements. Let's get to work. Relationship between success and prosperity present in Part 4. The text discusses the relationship between success and prosperity based on the works of James Clear, Atomic Habits, and Napoleon Hill, The Millionaire Habits. Clear emphasizes that to change behaviors and achieve success, it is essential to make habits attractive and satisfying. He states that small victories and celebrating them are crucial for maintaining motivation and creating an environment conducive to change. On the other hand, Hill addresses the importance of self-discipline and repetition in forming positive habits, referring to creating a cosmic force that shapes our future. Daily discipline and constant practice are seen as pillars for personal development and prosperity. Additionally, both authors highlight the value of having an accountability partner who can provide support and encouragement. The social relationship becomes critically important, as the group around can positively influence individual success. Together, the lessons from Clear and Hill show that the combination of pleasure in action, discipline, and social support is fundamental to achieve ongoing success and prosperity.
Hey, friend. Let's talk about something very special, how we can achieve success and prosperity in life. For that, we'll use some amazing ideas from two great thinkers, James Clear and Napoleon Hill. They discuss habits, discipline, and how we can transform our lives into something fantastic. Let's start with something everyone knows, gaming. You're good at this game, but what would happen if you wanted to become truly fantastic? In his book Atomic Habits, James Clear teaches us that to go from being good to truly great, we need to apply advanced tactics. A great example is to observe those who excel at what they do. They don't just practice, they do it intelligently. Adopting a mindset of always seeking to improve and learning skill by skill is essential. By doing this, you not only get better but also discover potentials you didn't know you had. Now, let's talk about talent. Many people think talent is everything, but the truth is that it's just the beginning. James Clear teaches us that while some people are genetically predisposed to certain abilities, effort and practice are what truly make the difference. Don't be fooled, even those who are born with incredible skills still need to dedicate themselves and practice to become truly good. So, if you put in the effort and apply good habits, you can excel in any area you choose. Now, let's discuss motivation. James Clear introduces the Golden Curls rule. This means you should find a way to connect your goals with something you really love. If learning a new habit seems boring, try to make it interesting and fun. For example, if what you want is to study, maybe you can do it by playing an educational game or even watching entertaining videos. This keeps motivation high, and you end up learning without even realizing it. Another important thing is to use your creativity when creating good habits. James Clear teaches us that creating a routine doesn't have to be boring. Creativity can transform any activity. You can draw a chart, make a song, or even invent games to track your habits. Making this experience fun will make you want to continue. Now, let's make a connection with Napoleon Hill. In his book, he talks about self-discipline, which is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't want to. This is essential for success. If you commit and create a habit of practicing every day, even if it's for a short time, you will be shaping your future. Hill mentions the cosmic force of habit, which is the idea that repeated actions create immense power in your life. Every small positive action accumulates and results in significant changes. Finally, Hill also discusses the importance of surrounding yourself with people who share your goals. Being with friends who strive and also want to succeed provides incredible support. This way, you can motivate each other and celebrate every progress together. This not only makes learning more serious but also more enjoyable. So, let's recap what we've learned. To achieve success, we need to apply advanced tactics to go from being good to truly fantastic. Understanding that talent is just the beginning, seeking motivation in activities we love, using our creativity, and cultivating self-discipline are essential steps on the path to prosperity. Now, how about starting to apply all this in your life? Every small step you take is a giant leap toward what you want. Let's get to work. Relationship between success and prosperity present in Part 5. The relationship between success and prosperity in the text is based on principles presented in the works The Millionaire Habits by Napoleon Hill and Atomic Habits by James Clear. Both works emphasize the importance of habits in building a successful life. James Clear, in Atomic Habits, argues that developing effective habits is essential for achieving long-term goals. He highlights that consistency in daily actions, combined with deliberate practice, enables individuals to transform from good to excellent. The idea that habits are the foundation of success is intrinsically linked to the concept that small changes can lead to significant results over time, which, in turn, contributes to prosperity. Napoleon Hill, in The Millionaire Habits, complements this view by emphasizing self-discipline and environment as critical factors for success. He argues that willpower and the ability to maintain good habits are essential for shaping one's financial and personal future. Hill also mentions the importance of surrounding oneself with influential people who share the same goals, highlighting how social support can boost success and, consequently, prosperity. In summary, both works suggest that success is closely linked to the development of positive habits and self-discipline, while prosperity is a natural consequence of these practices. Thus, adopting the principles of James Clear and Napoleon Hill can lead to a life of achievements and fulfillment.
Hey, friend. Let's talk about something very important for anyone who wants to achieve success and prosperity. Together, let's uncover the secrets to lasting results, using the ideas of two great thinkers, James Clear and Napoleon Hill. They show us how small habits and self-discipline can help us reach our goals. Let's start with the 4 laws that James Clear teaches in Atomic Habits. He discusses how to build powerful habits that will lead us to lasting results. The first law is to make the habit obvious. This means that if you want to read more, place the book in a location where you will always see it. The second law is to make it attractive. If reading doesn't seem fun, choose books that you really enjoy. The third step is to make it easy. Start with small, achievable goals. For example, read just 5 pages a day. And the fourth law is to make it satisfying. Once you achieve your goal, reward yourself. Now, let's talk about self-discipline. Napoleon Hill, in The Millionaire Habits, tells us that self-discipline is the key to maintaining good habits, even when we don't feel like it. If you commit to studying for 30 minutes every day, it will become a routine. However, it can be challenging at first. When you practice self-discipline, you are shaping your own future. Hill mentions that by accumulating small positive actions, you are harnessing what he calls the cosmic force of habit. This is the idea that every small step we take can lead to significant achievements. Now, let's apply these ideas to everyday situations, like in business. Imagine you want to open a candy store. By using the 4 laws of habits, you'll remember to place your recipes in a visible spot, obvious, choose recipes you enjoy, attractive, start with an easy recipe, easy, and celebrate each say you make, satisfying. This will help your business grow. If you apply these tactics, you can have a successful business, connecting directly with what Hill teaches about having consistent habits as a foundation for growth. In Napoleon Hill's work, in the chapter about further applications of the cosmic force of habit, he mentions that every habit developed with self-discipline accumulates. Therefore, by nurturing this habit in your candy store, you not only improve sales but also learn the value of persistence. This means that your dedication to the work and your commitment to your daily habits are what truly bring lasting results. And the small lessons you learn will begin to transform into significant outcomes. To wrap up, let's recap what we learned. The secrets to lasting results involve applying the 4 laws of habits from James Clear and the self-discipline of Napoleon Hill. By transforming your habits into consistent and attractive actions, and using the cosmic force of habit, you will be on the right path to success and prosperity. Now, how about starting to apply all this in your life? Every small step counts and can lead you to great achievements. Let's get to work. Relationship between success and prosperity present in Part 6. The relationship between success and prosperity in the text is based on the concepts presented in the works Atomic Habits, by James Clear, and The Millionaire Habits, by Napoleon Hill. Both works emphasize the importance of forming positive habits and self-discipline as fundamental to achieving lasting results. James Clear, in Atomic Habits, proposes a practical and systematic method for building effective habits. He highlights that success is not just about big actions, but rather about small, consistent decisions over time. Clear's 4 laws of habits, make the habit obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying, are essential for individuals to establish and maintain habits that lead to success and, consequently, prosperity. On the other hand, Napoleon Hill, in The Millionaire Habits, emphasizes self-discipline and willpower as pillars of success. Hill discusses the cosmic force of habit, which refers to the idea that habits shape our lives and that by practicing repeated positive actions, we create a pathway to prosperity. He also underscores the importance of environment and social influences in the development of healthy and productive habits. In summary, while Clear provides a practical guide for forming habits that lead to success, Hill complements this view by emphasizing self-discipline and the influence of habits in our lives. The interplay of these ideas suggests that success and prosperity are the result of a continuous commitment to practicing good habits and the determination to maintain self-discipline over time.
So, did you enjoy seeing how the principles of Napoleon Hill perfectly connect with the ideas of James Clear? Both share a powerful vision that success and prosperity are not merely products of chance, but rather the result of deliberate and consistent habits. Hill taught us that self-discipline is crucial for shaping our destiny, while Clear shows us that by focusing on small daily actions, we can achieve significant transformations in our lives. Remember, every small habit you build is a step toward your goals. What seems insignificant today can become the foundation of your success tomorrow. So, start implementing these ideas right now. Think about which habits you can adopt or improve and do so consistently. The path to prosperity may be closer than you think. Let's put these teachings into practice together and move toward a future of achievements. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn even more about how to achieve success and prosperity, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are committed to bringing you much more valuable material based on the works of Napoleon Hill, along with connecting these teachings to other contemporary publications that make a difference in people's lives. Your feedback and impressions are very important to us, so feel free to leave a comment below. We would love to hear what you think and how these principles apply to your life. And, of course, if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. This helps YouTube understand that this content is relevant and share it with more people. Let's create a community of learning and growth together.